When a vision becomes a reality, anything is possible. That's the story right out of Pine Bluff as a husband and wife banded together to bring change for families in the area. THV11's Maya Ellison shares more on the journey.
Families in Pine Bluff got a first-hand look at the newly expanded child care center. From what I learned, this is bigger than providing additional help and love for children and families in the area. It's answering the call many have waited to see for quite some time.
And then we moved to 801 South Walnut Street in 2003. That location expanded and we ran out of space, and so then we went to our second location.
And then after the second location, it got overwhelmed over there.
That's when Pastor Mack and First Lady Shamika Mack envisioned something greater. Along South Beach Street and West 2nd Avenue, this building has sat vacant for a while. But on Sunday, the Mack family showed the Pine Bluff community how God can transform things that are empty into much more than we can imagine.
Mack family, and I started talking about the building some time ago, and they had a great vision.
And so, man, it was a lot of long nights, a lot of long days, and this is where we are now.
And the journey took a village.
To all of our family, church family, friends, it's just amazing what the Lord has done, and we are excited to share this moment with all of you all.
Providing dependable and reliable child care to families in the area is nothing new for them. Now they're able to do more on a much bigger scale.
We've got more space now than we could ever imagine, and so we're excited to be able to bring to this side of town and just to see another building saved here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. All right, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Through these doors lies a whole new world. Over 20 rooms with different themes will provide a fun space for learning for kids up to 12 years old, like the bear room for kids starting at 6 weeks, or the construction and candy room for toddlers.
They'll be learning, and they have different centers set up. They can visit the art center, writing center, music center. We just have different centers set up for them.
Even the dramatic play area where kids can be whoever they want to be, teaching the lesson of love and learning for all.
We're reaching more. We're teaching children skills that's going to be with them for the rest of their lives.
Like the words along the walls of the hallway.
We wanted to come up with affirmations. Everything you do, do it with excellence, be strong, just be positive. And when they walk into this building, we want them to feel the love, feel the comfort that their children will be loved and well taken care of.
And Mr. and Mrs. Mack shared with me that enrollment is open, so you can visit THV11.com to learn more once the article is posted on our site. For THV11 News, Maya Ellison.
Thank you, Maya. And employees in Jefferson County continue to be without paychecks as leaders still have not passed a budget for this year. But the community is helping those who may need assistance. First Ward Living Grace Pantry is partnering with the Arkansas Food Bank and several other organizations to get those employees and their families fed. That includes a big donation from building contractor Metal Roof Pros. If you're a Jefferson County employee in need, you can stop by 1201 Commerce Street on Monday afternoon between 12:30 and 3. The only thing you need to bring is your county ID. President Trump has signed an executive order that imposes steep new tariffs on goods from Mexico, Canada, and China. Chanel Cowell has more on this developing situation.
President Trump declared an economic emergency in order to place duties of 10% on all imports from China and 25% on imports from Mexico and Canada. The tariffs are set to go into effect on Tuesday. The president's actions involving the largest U.S. trade partners drew swift condemnation from Democratic leaders.
I think we might want to call this the Donald Trump Super Bowl tax, with the big game coming next week. If you know, avocados, tomatoes, beer from Mexico, price is going to go up.
What's that going to mean? Higher prices for New Yorkers, higher prices for Americans. It's going to affect almost everything.
On social media, President Trump wrote that tariffs were necessary to protect Americans, to pressure the three nations to do more to curb the manufacture and export of illicit fentanyl. He also wants Canada and Mexico to reduce illegal immigration into the U.S.
This is retaliatory to a certain extent. Millions of people flowed into our country through Mexico and Canada. and we're not going to allow that.
Absolutely. Fentanyl through Canada, human trafficking through Canada, also with China in that mix for fentanyl as well.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau pushed back.
Our border is already safe and secure, but there's always more work to do. Less than 1% of fentanyl, less than 1% of illegal crossings into the United States come from Canada.
Trudeau also said Canada would slap 25% tariffs on up to $155 billion on goods, including alcohol and fruit. Chanel Call, CBS News, New York.
And happening right now, Black History Month is officially underway this weekend, and if you're looking to celebrate, there's plenty to do. This is a list of locations and times for different events that will take place this month here in Little Rock, most of them at your local libraries. North Little Rock also has a couple celebrations planned for Black History Month. If you'd like to learn more about these events or get more information, you can visit our website at thv11.com for a full breakdown. You may already know that driving slow in the left lane on a highway is against state law, but that law applies to more places than you might realize. Ahead in 3 minutes, information that could save you from getting a ticket.
Your Monday is going to start out on a bit of a cloudy note, but we'll get to see some sunshine in the afternoon with temperatures in the lower to middle 70s. Your 11-day outlook is coming up right after that story.